Elkem television Chatspot buli kyakasatu kabagamba ndeta ebikwokya biyonka wiki hoire nkaba nabakazi rero ngira mu studio mujya kwekaguza habwaki ali mu abaseija Auntie Rami Biye my name mama wabana batano buli mwana nese kandi timanyire okunkikora just come ija jovenaite ohure kikike tukuletere ntanda ya kyalero. It is where we unlock social realities embera zone zikufa munsi tukabagamba program yetu ya Chatspot ni ho tubireta iwaloko kwebuzabuza obuyina ili topic ya obufumbo bukango kwenda kutuhembozi ija buli kyakasatu niyo Chatspot yetu akuhaire tukuturolera muntu wa hansi no weruguru otabagoko kango kagamba bayite emboze no bundagi twalira Remi wa mama wabana batano arampuliriza yes njakuliriza bokuba I know niyegyo embera yeturaba mu bayite umusibire muta abarungi bange Elkem viewers mwe bali muno kubani mutwenda kandi msobora sharing up shows zaitu agenda haraka twakaisana kade o tapping moteje kurakadako nikaisana kakuchukia kati yo kateke muntu ngoja kubagana ufuna shows zaitu zona kurugira kimuha Elkem we support each other tukusupporting ene to supporting. Last week tukabane topic yaitu egama ntingu how to overcome depression twagibaza ho mwaija mwatugamba ebintu bingi muno nabandi mwansindikira messages ni mungamba tugigaruke baitu no tudendesera abaseija kandi topic iki yenyina topic egamba commitment and marriage baba chita batya okwehayo n'obufumbo habwaki abaseija oba kiki kuleterezo museija kuhinduka kandi yagenzere mu church yasoyaringa yagamba nyowe mama nankaiwe mpaka rufu niro rutwahukanize baitu rutali rufu nyowe tinkuruga haninki niena So just come be with me, enjoy with me. Remi Biye, my name is mama wabana batano buliko mwenda kunkaguza abana balinga abaiti wobundi kutera timanye kiki kyolingamba ija tubaze turole kiki biki bireterezebwa oba kiki kukusa kuletereza omuseija oba kiki ekiyinza okuletera omusajja tandika okwekyusa mu maka oba mu bufumbo iziti enjogera oba enyambala eneisa so nga sinaba kuba bagesti bango okweyogerako kamaze mbanze ne hindure mukatito ungaruke kandi tuije ne bikwokya kusinga hano webale muno Chatspot program yawo.
Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 1 Why to?
Madina Education Center olirabye.
Madina Education Center isomero muno. Mugenya karoraho kale likusikiriza muno. Owenkwonki onu no hagenda kutandikira kusoma.
Ajati omwana akyayonka.
Arayonka nasoma kandi nkugenda nokuzala y'abandi basatu nabo basomera hano Madina Education Center.
Abafe. Madina Education Center ngotuseeyo olabira ddala Madina eri eyo Middle East naye esomero liri wano Nyakibezi Masindi Kafu Road.
Madina Education Center isomero ndigondeze lyabojjo n'abaisiki na boarding primary school baina nursery section hamuna daycare section batera ekisika abaana barahumuraga harume byokuzanisa nka toys enungi muno.
Ate primary section nayo ya mulembe nnyo abasomesa batendeke bulungi classes zesize nnyini metron wali dormitories nnungi zirimu n'emifaliso. Actually emifaliso bitabo kalamu wamu ne peni byonna obisangayo ku ssomero bya bwerere. Bayina ne school van ey'okutambuza abaana.
Madina Education Center liri ha musinga gw'obusiramu bayitu tubakusorora dini n'abakristayo bakutangirwa. School fees nizisoboka okwehandikisa ku kugenda omaiso aisomero eri kusangibwa Nyakibete mairo 3 okuruga Masindi town ha Masindi Kafu Road bateirona special class yokukwata ku ruhano omutwe kumanya ebikusinga otera hasimu 0-8-58-32-69 rundi 0-392-94-0.
Customers, we introduce to you Urban Ladies Saloon. Thanks for watching. We wish you a merry.
Alright, webale muno oburango oburungi obo anti batayi baitu aba urban chef mubabwine batayi bangani babantekamu esente kubani murora Chatspot neri batane genda maiso mu burungi bwabyo kandi Madina Primary School inkabagamba that is the best school around you kwenda mwana wa wasomero musingi ogroho edini eri guruguru heya tika uraga security ni bagamba ntingu security eri masindi era bagamba guruguru. So nibyebyo webale muno kuba onyegaisiro Sherry the Donna, thank you so much. I know you are there watching me and I'm sending you shouts from live Elkem studios webale muno and happy belated birthday tukaba celebrating a birthday last week, I think last week probably ntakujuka nkagezao kutere simiki ya katano baitu power was powering me baitu happy belated birthday Sherry the Donna kwagala nyo sweetheart mwebale yo muno. As I introduced my topic today, commitment and marriage, what are the causes ezikusobora kuhindura omuntu kuhindura omuseija ali mu makaga ye aswearingire. They have really exchanged the engagements rings and whatever na kugamba nze aboki I'm not going to leave this place until death does us apart, but no sanga in the way due of course omuseija kozereki ayirukire. So in the beautiful studios today I have two gentlemen and the most solid men around Masindi, and that is none other than
Yes, West Nile's ambassador under my Moses the Great. You can also call me, that is Salongo.
Omulebe great ambassador Atega Salongo. So on the other hand, Nina Musajja Nsinzigu, one of the biggest producers around the Elkem TV ya Bunyoro, and that is none other than
the one and only champion professional comedian Asumat King William Amotson Kobanchi Kaliremu.
Mbagambira lero mu studio. Last week I had ladies. Today I started to bring men to see also their views, because in last time we were here netwebazao ito abakazi ito kurura. So today I was like Neda, this gender is also complaining. I decided to bring these two people. So nawo bagenda tukuba batubulire bagenda kututera ni batugamba ntingu what could be the causes and why I brought men. This is the real thing that we want to get from them, because they are all men and they are men abamaze nti ngokulaba nti kino kisobola okumpushinga out, this can nag me, this can do what. So Andama, let me start with you. I want you to analyze the topic marriage and commitment and marriage, and you give us like causes what could bring you, but first analyze that thing. What is marriage and what is commitment? If you hear something like I am committed, what do people, what can you tell people, because they want to know what can you really, how can you make people understand the difference between commitment and marriage?
Yes. First of all, some people don't know what marriage is.
Yes.
You know, most people say they are married, but they are not. Because marriage, actually, you need to be legally. You engage yourselves as a spouse, but it should be legally and it should be dissolved by law. You find in most cases people just get married. You find yourself in a marketplace or in other place of gathering. You engage yourself. From there you go home that you are married. But you don't know what marriage is. And in most cases those are some of the challenges people face, and they start facing the difficulties, experiencing challenges that in our marriage we are not settled. So when they are not legally married. Now being committed. To be committed implies you are, whatever circumstance is, I'm ready to do whatever it requires to be called a responsible husband or a woman.
Someone's wife.
That's being committed.
Yes.
As a married couple.
Wow, thank you so much, Andama, the brand ambassador. Salongo, aka yes, the man for sports himself, Elkem television. So kangende kumusajja ibara lya ye mwana rapingira mabara isobelo mama abanzanga ambire iwe commitment okikengota kandi marriage obufumbo obukengota tutakagenze hara habokuba our viewer outside there ajja kuba nenda kungamba aroha abandi abatali bafumbo yet na enda kumanya ayo obufumbo bakumanyisa. Do you know that even most cases people call cohabiting marriage? So mbeni nyendo ogezeo analyzing tutake yongeireyo.
Yes, moderator. Chokubaza kantandikise ibara boko gali kutalibaniza.
Mbere ningeza kulikwata
amabara mba wamani William. Chonka kanda ganda gankira kosa ronda gakora muno sente. Mba the one and the only champion professional comedian Lee Asmati King wamani William Moti. So omomberanke geboliza nyakula. So ekihabuzo kyanke tegeraize nkomulingo okitinisa andama nkwatusoboroire. Marriage chikumanyisa omuntu obwofuna omukazi nko waitu hano bunyoro bwoba no yenda kuswera kakasango swire
akali kuswera baitu kuswera okuswera habukwana nyo wange nchali kumuswera chonka planninga o hato kuiba
nchali kuiba bokuba na karuzi ikampikireyo ekihandiko nchire. So owaitu hano bunyoro kuswera kimanyisa omukazi kugenda okamuligira owabo kubungo wabo bungiro uta kutali gamba nguna nyoka ngende mbaro
leo bata roha baswerera mu idirisa na kirona jana konkone idirisa na mu babwe shwi
tichikuso tikuli nko kuswera. So okuswera kuli kugenda nko waitu hano bunyoro kugenda mukikali
bakachumbo buro
webale muno okasaba omukazi kuruga mu bukama bakakuheba roha yo kuswezi. Hati then okayiteekaniza okagenda wa mukazi okahikayo okamara kuhikayo bakakutangira ebyotwaireyo biba nkebisembo bigumya ndene baruha yonyine egyo niyo lekyanga oswaire okunko kuswera ndeni commitment ekinkusaa kibazo commitment kiri obujunanizibwa
obokwehayo
orundo kwehayo nsa musajja nkwagambe osaa kuswera kyonka mukazi no namanya lero baturali aki norurangu kale nkayo omusajja obujunanizibwa bwati buloho tokumanya omusajja bwaswera kikikibaho akorata kururanga family kozireki ejemereiroho
so webale the one and only Williams agandi nyogande merege omanyo bukaikuntwara so that is the difference between commitment and marriage. So nkwenda abasajja banu batwegese because we are here to teach tukabagamba it is the only show where we find or where we unlock social realities iwalo kwa heru oyinayo kyo kwenda kutuhabura muba kuhamagezi abantu baitu nkimanyire don the sherry donne oroha ujo tugambire what would you think, what are you thinking, what is the difference between marriage and commitment and what could be the causes ezireterezebwa abasajja kuba yehaireyo oban arahire mu maiso gabangi agambire wewe nyowe kiwarem kinu ruhanga okundora maiso ge church enu kikazi kinu ngakiswera nabana bakyo batano ati nkamara musajja kangamba atomanyire kiwaremiwe mama wabana batano nkudiguza nabana bawo nambinga so habwaki remini nyowe musobya oba musajja niwe musobya so that is what we want to know buzibu kyo bukurigirwa so andama we after analyzing the commitment and marriage what do you think that can cause like marriage to be jeopardized after you standing in a public of people swearing and this exchanging, you've taken her to your family members, friends and everyone. Then at the end of the day your friends say Omanyichi you go yourself, you start saying you know what, you guys, I'm tired of my wife, so I want you to teach our people outside there. My sister Jolly, thank you so much for viewing, and I want you also to put in your comments, you tell me what could be the reason. Thank you so much. And first tell us, give us more highlights about that.
Thank you very much. Actually, marriage, when you actually decide that you want to marry, implying you are ready to overcome whatever. But sometimes there is a saying that men don't change anyhow, but circumstances do. Now, for instance, I may come, I have picked interest that today I want you as my wife, and indeed I've taken you, I've introduced you to our family members. They are very happy, they have seen you, we are happy, and we have started our marriage happily. But they say you cannot predict
a book by its own cover.
Exactly. And also you may not know what will happen in the future. So in between here and tomorrow is unpredictable. But sometimes also there are certain circumstances that can be overcome and managed by both couples. Now, Remy, there are very many challenges we encounter in our marriages. Others, you may persevere with them for long, but time reaches, you say, this one is beyond. Why can't I really find an alternative for that? So you find at the beginning, when maybe I approached my couple or my wife, where I wanted her to be as my wife, and indeed both of us have accepted and we are now happily living. But situation changed, now things have started where you see, but at the beginning you told me this, and I was happy. You seduced me, not until I accepted you, regardless of what. But why are you doing this? My situations, my behaviors start to change. One, some of those things can be poverty. You know, I might be having.
But Andam,
yes,
what I've always been hearing, marriage is for better, for worse.
Yes.
That's if you truly love someone. I've had people swear like for better, for worse, in bad, in good, in mania, death, manya bichi in sickness.
Yes.
But then if you see someone, maybe there are changes as you're saying, maybe money has deteriorated in the family, and you know, maybe there are other things that, you know, life changes. Life is never a straight lifeline.
True.
And then why do you decide to leave someone just because there is a situation which is not even going to be permanent?
Yes, as I said, you know, there are certain situations that are manageable. For example, there are situations in behavioral changes where, as a man, I may think that a counseling could be better alternative to manage that. Because, first of all, I myself, as an Andama, I could be knowing the behaviors of my wife and what are her preferences and what always makes her happy and what actually pisses her off whenever I do this. I will be knowing that. And I will always say, I have to do this to my wife to make her happy. And I know where, whenever I pissed her, to bring her back to her normal. That one is untouchable. Now there are situations where a couple may change his or her mind, which may even attract the attention of the counselors or elders to come and maybe do some counseling. But there are situations like how we talked of money. Now, gone are the days where married people used to persevere situations and where the value of money was really high. But nowadays, which is no longer the case, with the economy right now, you find somebody has over 5 or 6 children. And nowadays even you cannot compare education in the rural areas. There's no difference between education in rural area with the one in urban areas. Cost of living is increasing on daily basis. So some of those circumstances, when you combine them, those factors, you find that marriages, they are no longer comparable like the way how they used to be in the past. So it needs really collective responsibility between a man and a woman to overcome such situations when you find that both of you are in that situation. So as a man, if maybe today I've lacked, I don't have anything, my wife is there.
Your wife is there to chip in.
How? Madam, today I don't have. Do you have any other idea? You have to say ideas to see that you overcome such situations. But in most cases, you find in marriage where there is no understanding, everyone is doing his or her own thing. It becomes very hard for you to continue. It becomes very hard for you to upbring your children. It becomes hard even for people to respect your homes. You know, now, whenever you are in quarrels, you disagree, and things are not doing well, even you yourself, people don't respect you. People look at you like fools. Children themselves undermine you as a dad or mom.
Yeah.
So, a man and a woman, it is a collective responsibility. When such situations do come, yes, you need to find alternative on how to overcome them.
Wow, thank you so much, the ambassador himself, Salongo Andama Moses. I think his views are all understandable. Kubafumbo, abafumbo, abalahero, kongira buli kimu kya mdama kya abalize. I think marriage is a unit whereby you have to unite and you all stand and say, yes, we can. In bad or in good, ngamusobola. Don't love someone just because asobola kutwala ku chicken tonight, chips, you know. Oina nawo okukiriza in that situation intingo baina kutwala ho paka anyikulima. Ebyo byona onagenda no be expecting. It is for better, for worse. So, Anama, let me talk to the other colleague of ours. Atugambire iwe wama omuntu bwakuba ahindwire omukazi ezire yagamba nyowe amoti kachwantege wange kufaniko kutwahukaniza kandi mwaswerwa emyaka 2-3 mwarolera kimuntingo hate esente zikukehereho orundi akabanaenda otule jutunu yarura tutandikire kuhinduka yagamba nyontai ngenzere nkwasiremu ebyawe magezi kigo kuba no habantu abalahero
okitinisa moderator ekinkusaba kuba nimbaza kugamba kyokubanza marriage tikuligamba ngu kiri kintu kyogumya gagwera tukwetegerezangana marriage nchokuranya ekinyenda abakazi kitakimu singa nyamanyire ejja hanyuma okurora singa nyamanyire nkaleka isima akabaye gabe kunyombekera mu tawuni nyaleka ndama akaga kundora Kampala nyaleka so nyabakazi ebyanyu titubikenga okurora
ati abakazi
ura kirikiti kikwisana sana mukazi kunkaguza amoti nkanyowe chiki wansimiro ati that is not marriage chiki kinya kusimiro marriage yona gena kuranga musweranga ine omutima gwange no gwawe gwina kwatagana kwetekerezangana tuhule ntwendanga no musai yes
oli mufumbo
original
ebintu obikenga
yes so tuinda kubanza kwatagana omutima obutuka kwatagana watahe buli kintu kijja kurubata kurungi so ebizibu bitukugenda ntwitira nambo fumbo kyokubanza kiri kuba mutakwatagana mulingo gwabo kwa mukagweranga nambo bukuba kasuma kali moderator mali nyamurolere mwana kana yokya okyetegereze kyoka kandi atali ngenda agambira hati kwali ko tuti sana ikani nsanga kandi kinyayegomba gakikoze
okikengere
unenyase huyu
nyashe zimire habukuba buli kintu kigira expire date
hati ekinkuba ningamba omuntu mukuba muri ni marriage ebintu ebikyakizire muno kutabura one omukazi musaswiro wabo nyehimbire baira bwanga bona nyabutunda nyesengeza nabakyaro nabankora nabona nyabesengeza
batundo bubuzi buono
bwe bali muno twayehimba twagenda nyagenda kora kisasuro mukazi kyonka bunkulesere kuika omwange kasitebya ebikawo mukaba tali ebintu bakali
akateka legi hakurora
lega kagiteka yale kurora fine tukanda ati bwire buno mukamaze kusasura byange byagenda
kikumaisa uniwo mwina obujunanzibwa
hati kirinka kigarukaho
kuterangana
wewe enjare kunduma wewe linda ho bwire obutinkafunire sebo kurora ateka yahabuze sente zange zikagenda niziricura mali ogunwo mukazi nobo kurugayo natakutangira cyonko mukazi wenyini oboizire nakavuyira batoze nakavuyira sigara nakoraki kandi omukazi wenyini kurange ngozi kayiroho nobo cyora omukazi bwa kutangira abanza kutegezo kwasire bitalonda kuja abara kuja akayimba kabikiza hati obikirizo ha okunira obufumbo nabo gakwanga
wewe studio angira mu gihura nabikiza bubikiza
akubikiza tabanze kucekinga kikikirimo okwetegereza
ati uyo kubano iwe nkaiwe mu buhikire kubano enda kolata ijuko kwengesa muntu ahero kwatamanyire
yes hati obufumbo bwabwire buno buli bokudupanga nankabana bato kwetegerezangana obongo bw'omukazi bwisana bongo bw'omwana muto n'omusajja bwisana obongo bw'omwana muto obongo bw'omukazi niwo obongo bukwisana ekyokubodi omwegesa bwaija asusura nahandika hebi naye teyanga eyekiriza hati nyo bunda kutocharinga anda maja kuija asusula obyange bigambo ateke hebi wamani mweganya
omukazi agende nabino
very good ainyo mugena nomuyaga ke
kwagamba batusika kutoti anyway webale muno na nyonyi na kienyegera mbigambo bya baitu nyo hakitito kiemanyira abufumbo banti nyonyoti nkaswero agabaitu mpura mbu abana bona mbaza irembe niteka legi wenda ba in and out so nkahura aro nkakaguza mama wange manyi dadi wange musejja muganda mama wange akatabike yangamba ebi nyotimbi manyire kaguza dadi wange unakaguza dadi wange kiki ekirindo musejja obo mukazi mu bufumbo nyoki emanyira hati biro bino kale the more I grow is the more I learn wekwe yongera kula ninyega tibiri bantu nyo tiziri lipstick tiziri nyashi tiziri ki dadu wanga kangamba ekirinda omuseija mu maka oba ekirindo omukazi mu maka ekirindo omukazi mu maka gata haki matu genda mu comment section yange ongambira I know twikira hapate is so sensitive but we are learning
yes.
Yangamba amatu kubaza omuseija kulirizo omuseija wawe kandi yagamba ekirindo omukazi mu maka hasedi omuseija taha mikono engalo okwasirota omukazi you know omukazi ogo mukwasirota obokuba no mutera okutera okusamba okugaruka kuno mazima on reality would that woman stay or she will just go
tekikusoboka bwokuba otamulete kubonesa.
Aha, barone kizina ke bateire manya nze siri ndogoyi gye wabonyabonya paka okuzaalwa obulako kimu kunzita nvewo banange. So yagamba n'omusajja omusajja wabwa kuba nakugamba wewe Remi nyowe nti nkwenda bane bakwijja mu maka gange akagaruka kabasangaho nanyenke kakwete yagamba we wabolire Mika Chwantege abantu abo tinkubenda mu maka gange nyenke akabasangaho ogira kiki gyagarukaho.
So mulingo kakigambire obufumbo gali maka nokuhulirizangana okurora nyokuba ndi musajja nyina hali nkangira naye mukazi oyina kutandikira naye oyina okukaraki okangira tibiri gamba ngubiri byogamba nkasandi musajja ngambire gyakora ya bwire buno ya mazima munsi eitule mweno ya biri byokutesa nokwikiraniza kyokubanza oyina kubanza kusoma Remi kiki ayenda
understanding each other
webale muno wamani kiki ayenda umuka kumara kusomanga nekyo moja kuhangara omufumbo.
So for you Andama, what do you think that keeps a woman in a home, or what do you think that keeps a man in a home? Remember, we are talking about the causes that changes a person, finding them leaving marriage. But I don't think there is any man who understands, who is going to come out and says, Remi, I loved you because of your nyash. Now your nyash is not there. I'm quitting. I'm going. I love you because you had nice eyes, but now your eyes are squinted. No more. I'm going. But remember that day you committed yourself unto me. You're like, I swear upon the living God. Even you got the Bible, you sawed in. You're like, And if I get anything that has changed on my body, if a woman gives birth, she can never be the same. Lazima, there are changes that happens in the body. Maybe the boobs are going to become fat, or even they are out of the normal sizes. Maybe the nyash is going to lower a bit. So why do you come out and leave me just because my nyash has lowered? Minga, I'm not going to leave you because your beards are turning into grey. What you tell us?
Actually, there are very many things that can make successful marriage. So, as married couples, first of all, there are certain things that you have to do if you want your marriage to be successful. One, you should be thankful to one another always. Like, for example, if you mother of 5, you have done something that I, as a husband, have seen. I say, thank you, madam. I'm really very thankful for what you have done to. Indeed, learn how to thank each other, whatever the thing you have done might be, but you always be thankful. I, as a husband, I will be very happy. You, as a woman, you always be happy. Then also, we should learn to respect one another. Give respect to each other. If you don't respect each other, now we find in some marriages a man is abusing the wife. Look at this in one
front of kids.
In front of kids. You embarrass, you kick, you do what? You don't give respect to one another. Really, how do you expect your marriage to grow? We should always learn to respect one another regardless of what. So if you do that, your marriage will be very strong. Also learn how to forgive. Learn how to forgive. For example, mistakes are common. If I've seen that, today I've erred, you say, sorry, forgive me. I'm in the wrong, forgive.
But Andama,
yes,
there are men who don't accept their mistakes.
Yes, there are some.
For them, he knows that I'm a man.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Yes, fine, you're a man. But there are certain situations, there are certain things where you should learn on how to forgive. Learn how to forgive. She's a woman, she's your wife. You're a man, yes, you are head of family, but it doesn't mean necessarily whatever a woman does, you should just come and command, or you just do whatever. No. Learn how to forgive, accept always defeat. If you're in the wrong, you say, I'm sorry. Forgive. There you will be strong, and the woman will be happy. You also learn how to communicate. Some men and women don't communicate. They don't give time. Somebody takes the whole week. You don't communicate to your love. Really? Is that kind of marriage? Is that love? You don't communicate? Others even take a month Somebody you find with a gloomy face at home is not smiling, is not talking to the husband. The husband has gone maybe outside, is working for 2 or 3 weeks. You don't bother maybe to call him on the phone. How are you? Honey, how are you? Learn how to communicate. Communication is very paramount in marriage. So when you distance yourself, the other one doesn't hear from you, that is not marriage. If you don't communicate, really, that is not sign of happy marriage. The other one will start doing his own things in a way that he feels or she feels that it is directing her or him to a very good way. So communication is very paramount in marriage.
All right, thank you so much, Ndama Moses, the ambassador. I think our viewers outside there, and my comment section is full and very busy. I love that. Continue doing that because we are here to learn from each other. No one is perfect. You need to learn from me and I need to learn from you. I've learned a lot from him and from Andama, of which maybe in future I'll try to put under my marriage or everything that I'm doing. It's not only about marriage. Whatever we're talking here can even be done in business. You know, commitment, communication with your partners in business and whatever. So, kambanze ngende omuburango bwange obutito buti abatayiwe nga bantayire makasente kubaninza okanti kurungi. Yes, sharing kulaba kuoli, but I'm coming. You have many comments here, but I'm coming for you. Kasokene tolole mu katono nkomewo. Thank you so much for watching Elkem Television Chatspot. Remy Baby mama abana batano buli mwana naisi.
Kampala.
waitu
Madina Education Center olirabye.
Madina Education Center isomero muno mugenya karoraho kale likusikiriza muno owenkonki onu nohagenda kutandikira kusoma
Ajati omwana akyayonka.
arayonka nasoma kandi nkugenda n'okuzala y'abandi basatu nabo basomera hano Madina Education Center.
Abafe. Madina Education Center ng'otuuseeyo olabira ddala Madina eri eyo Middle East naye essomero liri wano Nyakibezi Masindi Kafu Road.
Madina Education Center isomero ndigondeze lyabojo n'abayisikidde na boarding primary school balina nursery section hamu na daycare section batera ekisiika al'abaana barahumuraga haruma ebyokuzaanisa nka toys ennungi muno.
Ate primary section nayo ya mulembe nnyo abasomesa batendeke bulungi classes ziri zennyini metro wali dormitories nungi zirimu n'emifaliso. Actually emifaliso bitabo kalamu wamu ne peni byonna obisangayo ku ssomero bya bwereere. Balina ne school van ey'okutambuza abaana.
Madina Education Center liri ha musinga gw'obusiramu bayitu tebakusorora ddiini n'abakristaayo bakutangirwa. School fees nizisoboka okwehandikisa ku kugenda omaiso aisomero erikusangibwa Nyakibete mailo 3 okuruga Masindi town ha Masindi Kafo road bateerawo na special class ey'okukwata ku ruhano omutwe kumanya ebikusinga otera hasimu 048 rundi 039 94
otyo muno webaleyo mu burango obulungi obwo anti batayi banga bantekamu esente kuba ninzoka kulungi nkabagamba otajja kutwala omwana ha Madina Primary School okejjukya kandi Kabalega Resort mbali ekikaro osanga obuhumuliro obulungi buli kyasabiti kurugira kimu esaha 12 mpaka esaha 4 tubantu hindura ha magufa oba ntuzina agari benjole kandi batayi baitu aba Urban Chef Salon abatukoraho obunono busoke kubantu zoka kulungi tuti na batahi bange haba Beckham Enterprises genda iwa kwenda kugura omusumali ogukusana gutagenda batayi bange haba Beckham Enterprises mwe bali muno kunteka mwesente kubaninzoka anti back to our topic imbagambe tuli ha commitment and marriage abasejja mu abahura babaza kuno na kuno remi kino na kino twegere ebintu bingi abazire mu comment nkuzorora musomo gende maiso ni muzisindika because tukusomesanga na kyobero tamanyire obanyo wenkimanyire tukihenga naho amageza bukuba itwena omuhanda nigo twina kurozaho obufumbo oba baitu nkuru abana hano ni bekarakasa. That is not what we want. We only want money. But then how can you be happy when you don't have kids? What will your money help you? So let's get back to our people, my guests in the studio. Ndama, I think I closed up with you, so let's get back to Mr. Williams. Let him also explain more about what we are talking about, the causes. Iwe omuntu gwokurora eibere ruli oli kwaine litutu tirikyali tutu no iruka oba
so mlingo ntandikirege ningamba okugonzangana kuina kuruga mu musayi tukwetegerezangana obako kuba kurugira mu musayi
nyoni kyo ngambira batayi bange yenda munywani wawe
habo kuba ogo ate ibairo kimanyire I know ukagwa mu love kando chagwa mu love kando chagwira kimuki
mu mapenzi.
Yes. Yo wero kimanyire ngu omuntu alo omuntu owokwenda just no wadotaka mboino no urumviri gwa gwina mwaka sense. Yes. Yes. Kumu no huranke nkaina cha yirindukire rundi. Yes.
Abandi bamereza no nanga.
Hato omuntu nuwalo omusayi no kumuroti no gamali nuwe nanka baira ati omuntu omuboyi niabo kuba wamana alo kwenda wamani nga bukubunga nyire mojo gabaza muno kangumye gamuna nangwa utanyenda bwe bigabo
baitu yenda wamana oli omunda.
Yes kandi reka tusobole kuba ntukwatira hamulinga anda makoze giki
agambire
abanyoro tugira urufu. Yes abanyoro tugira urufu mu rugamba mbohanyenka amara bigogombitoke. Yes yiburaga mango wewe kana ati ninyakirayo omusayija no bobo oli munsobi weikirize ogambe nkusaba unganyire nchikozere baitu nkoraki
nganyira moti wagoteze na maju.
Yes ati nawo mukazi no bwakurura na gamba mali nankona cyakoraki
achwekere.
Yes baira ati nchikoze akora cyokora
na yesimba no kwesima nagamba lero iwenka kuyamba buyamba kuba hano ngenze regogiro kufuna ondi
kale okurora omunsi muno narwanga kabaine ensonga yokuhanga abantu babiri omukazi n'omusajja akaba kimanyire ngu tuyina kwika mubwire tube ntuyambangana alo byokunyendaho alo byokuba ninkoraki ninkwendaho hata omukuyambanga nuku tuyina kusigala tuli kinteeki kimu
baitu kandi ngira obufumbo bunu tibuli gamba nti ng'omuntu akuba mu nkomo hariho abasajja baswera abaana babandi naswera omwana ali namukwatira kimu aido namugamba wewe amoti nyenkya nkwenda agenda mu saluni kwa ikaramuka wewe amoti wange lero wewe nyenkya kya katano nyenkya Christmas hati nko tukimanyire kurungi kiro kya mukaga idi
yes
kya katano bantu bagenda kijura ali yakatale yaliyoki agama moti lero wewe mbe ningenda nagenda na mama Shivani hali tugenda mu katale kwa nyo mukazi wange talibata abantu nkabe yo bagamba hoki na atakumanya ntingu na mutahi wajja kwikajwa yakwisana ali mu nkomo
yes hati kinkusa kubani mbaza kugambiraho oranganyire kale ebigambo nkira koso rulimi rukulemera runde mfumufumu abanyiro tugamba kana katabunga kaikaliza nyina wako nwachumbaki
kurungi
omukazi wokwikara kusibira muka akagamba ngenda mwana nka ngotagyayo ngenda muirwaro nga nja kuterera nansa ajja kujanjabire hano nkwenda kintu ekiro kyali rubata akaturuka heru akatera makasana embera yali mu mwawe muntu wange nanda mabwarasika hombati
natwara
aje chamba kwageze
twara akutwa kusika
yes hanti already akuba manyirenga hala bayire habi muno kunyetegereza so ebintu biri byokwatana
taina bwe hinduliro chali no bwa kusaba kagamba amoti lero wewe mbenyenda ogenda mu crusade bakazi batayi bange bakandi no to make matters worse abana iba bagenda ni bajani bamunyumza iwa mama passion kugambire lero Postal asabireke nibimurumaga so abasajja namwe mulemo tufuula aba you know your prisoners outside there abambi mutuyambe this marriage is it should be 50-50 we should all be happy ngabo ngamba nongamba omanyi mama Robina lero ngenda ho Kampala you know oba ngenda mu mupira bambi mama Robina ni ngorole satini nkuha baitu nyekiro kye nkugambire tuinayo women's conference nyo mukazi wange kwa nempyonteire munda muri I will be developing hatred for you. You may even find myself stop respecting you just because you're not respecting me.
Ati ekinkusa kuba nyongera kugambaho ekikuletereza byona buli butesigangana.
Yes, trustworthy.
Okwetegerezanga. Ati obuwo kubota kunyesiga habo ensonga omuntu mulingo kakulenga okumufuga rundi mulingo kakole cyango to kumwesiga. Nawe nukwata kwesiga habwaki habo ensonga obwa izirege nyasanga pikipiki iziri omuka nyakwa buzona izirege sazi ngabina wata maguru ganu gatayire munju kikumanyisa nawo nyina gamba kunyekengera hati kusikira byonyina kimanyire nyenda kandi ntenda leka nkoleki
kolere kimu
hati
tiwagya kukuwa anyway tufunze abugambo bwaitu hati nkwendo ha abakazi advice kusigikira nko museija isemaka kandi ohena abaseija advice kusigikira nkayo nko oli museija mu bugambo butito titabo kuba tukuwinding up ne comment tukura tuina nyingi muno tugendeo nazo tuzibazemu.
Yes hati ekinkusa kuba ningamba kyo kubanza kantandikira side ya bakazi ekyo kubanza obufumbo buno kuroranga bwikaireho tuina kusigara ntukwatagana ntukolera hamu tuli kimu banzo isomo oba rumanye wamani kiki ayenda kiki atakoraki ekyatenda kando tenda omusaija nka omani rundi sima ngabo gamba bambi kamusasire okurora no oburansa nyosa akurabaho uwe narugwamu okyetegereza cyonka biko biri byo kwikiraniza kirugira umutima gwawe nkanyonku kindugire mnyaga nkura ni kwenda nginira nkisikusa kubo cyamani ki abokuba nobokuba norabo aba mwalimu entabukaine abana babonka kibatwara kubi alo neiba myaka erabiroho ndipa kanyoko buli byo yabaga narwana na nomukazu bana ne bayiruka ngutujwaire musaijo ogubulikiro kutera mama
abandi baletano ne kiboko na tega na aloka video ke nabwena TikTok by the way omwana akaruga kuri chali na iruka yasanga ise hari nyina yakwate kiti yamneda bam kikumanyisa mwana ugakabajwaire bikorwa bya bantu aba babiri
hati omuntu wenyini asweire arabiri mu kikali ukaruziika wayaye baruha y'obukamu tinkinihira ndikintu ekikusaa kubamu nanyoka enye ninyetwara kuba nkumusajja abajentu ale bintu bintinde bikunswaza bakihura bata
mukikengere
wamani nga you know
so hati bazo
ekingaruka ala
abasajja
fine nkimanyire tuli bantu abaine obujunanizibwa kyokka obutulina obujunanizibwa otefuura ngu hani nyoka manda kamani nga buli kintu kyona omukazi okurora mukazi aine ensonga habwakaala omuka oyo okimanyire habwako omukazi aikaragana iba hameza kuba kuhingisaniza ebitekerezo omusajja nagamba ate emiliyoni emu yenyine abolo kyetegereze ngu hati mbaire ninsaba zona tuiteeke mukulima mukazi nagamba kwa ate ntugateeke mukulima ate ntugakose kintu nanka norangu yo mageza gawe wenka tokusakoraki kwemalira so abasajja tuwulirize abakazi n'abakazi batuwulirize nuko amaka gasobole kuba nigakoraki nigagenda mu maiso. Yes.
Okay, so Andama, with few words, talk about how a woman should take herself and how a man should treat a woman that he has married, because I want to rush and go to the comment section because I see I have a lot of comments.
Okay, one, for women, we should learn how to communicate in a healthy way. Two, sex is very important.
Come again.
Sex is very important in marriage. Give due importance of sexual intimacy. That is it. Then also, you should not take money as a priority always. Learn how to copy with the situation.
But then, Andama,
yes,
you talked about sex. Do you know there are arrogant men who go to the bar, drink, they get ladies they dance with, they get hyped, then they go home when a woman is not interested maybe that day, and they beat her. She was not with you in the bar, but she's getting slaps because you want her to pay for what she didn't bring.
Yes, actually such men are there, but that one will go on the side of men. They should
and
a woman. So don't just come and beat a woman maybe because you were there, you have
hyped.
That one will not happen in a marriage. So women, as I've told you, you have to give due importance of sexual intimacy. That's women. Then men, you should play your responsibility as a man. You should know that you are head of the family. However much do your responsibility as a man, respect your wife and learn how to forgive your wife. There, your marriage will be strong.
Wow. Thank you so much, my beautiful girls in the house. Ebigambo babibalize mu bihulire bagamba ntino a word is enough for a wise person. I hope we are going to learn from the comment section, and you, the viewers, our beloved viewers outside there, namwe, thank you so much. I hope also you learned something from the guests that we have in the studios. Right away kangende mu comment section yange abantu bahaideyo bintu bingi, and this is Glow Chantel. Good afternoon, Remy. Thanks for the show live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, Glow Chantel. Thank you. So, nga tweyongerayo mu comment zaffe. Producer simanyi comments zaffe zigenzewa. I think you can give me your phone nendabira waawo tugenda maaso. Sorry for that. Sorry about that, my viewers. This is Blue Flag, the first person. I think you are really recognized. And this is Jolly K, and this is my sister. Thank you so much, Jolly. I love you, my sister. I love you too, my sister. Thank you so much for loving me. And this is Sharif Nabule Doni Omuwati. Happy belated birthday, Sharif. The solid one of the solid women I know around town. Nayavdena Gamba. Good afternoon, Remy. You look so beautiful as always. Much love from Mama. All right, thank you too for viewing and keeping yourselves with us. Sharif Nabule still Nagamba. Remy, marriage is commitment, and commitment is marriage. Andama, with some few words, let's use seconds. What does she mean? Marriage is commitment, and commitment is marriage.
Marriage is commitment, and commitment is marriage. I think when I come to my simple English, the difference is the similarity. But commitment, yes. In marriage, we said that is one of the responsibility. Actually, a commitment is what you are supposed to do, or the responsibilities that you have to do when you're already married. So that's the commitment, being committed in marriage.
All right. The Bible emphasizes that passages like Ephesians 5:25, husbands are instructed to love their wives as Christ loved the church. Wow. Thank you so much, Pastor. Then Pastor still says, according to biblical teaching, marriage is viewed as a covenant between a man, a woman, and God. This covenant is and intended to be lifelong, as seen in passages such as Genesis 2:24, where anange nze simanyi soma verses of Bible manyi lusiramu. Then it says, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and a man should leave his father and mother, and holds fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Wow. Then this is still Nabule says the dawn, that is Sherry, communication, commitment, trust, empathy, humility, respect, and love makes marriage successful. Wow. Those I'm going to come for more lectures. And then this is Namata Rachel. Shared values and goals provide a common foundation of a successful marriage, guiding decision makings and fostering alignment in priorities and aspirations. Banange monsonywe ndimo bwangu nayenga. Yes, you have point of view here, Namata Rachel. Nabule, you're true. Then she responded to Nabule. Then this is blue flowers, musimenta, amusements, even grants. Yay! What is wrong with the 21st century? Nafe tufumba no. Aha, do you think Rachel was obufumbo siwangu? Better get married. Marriage is for good, for bad. So this is again msimenta, manya blue flowers. They can call it chimuli because you're called flower. Bite twesige mukama. Yes, God is number one even before so much. Nkutegede ate nkwagala nyowe bali kubeerako. You are looking fine, Remy Wange. Oh, I'm blushing online. Conscious choice and commitment to prioritize the well-being and happiness of one's partner, even in the face of challenges or difficulties. Yes, wama. Byonna bibeerawo mu bubi mu bulungi. That's why we swear tugenda mu Bible and grannies. But I love you so much, Remy. I love you too. Glow Chantel, we are thinking about money, no time for that. Men are not easy, even if I have not tried marriage. Why do you say never? Never is never. Never. You have to try. Bible outlines specific roles of a husband and wives within marriage, emphasizing mutual respect and submission. Bana ibolete bigambo bya Bible binema. But it is a marriage outside and marriage in the holy book of Bible or holy books of Quran. You're not JBD, but for us we tend to put our own things, blah blah blah. Nyowe bakuba tampaire sente za lipstick nkuno. My dear, where did you see that in the Bible? This is Namata Rachel Chantel. How today's love is too much. Gamunantambuza sitambula yet I'm walking. This is Namata Rachel still. Intimacy in marriage goes beyond physical closeness. Emphasizing emotion, connection, vulnerability, and nurturing of a deep bond between partners. Banange. Namata, are you married? Hey, Yakubuza. I need more lectures. Support each other. Is each other's inspiration. Challenge each other to be their best. Banange. Aha, lera maziga gagala kunkabya. Murungi Amza, thanks for the show, Mother of 5. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Murungi Amza, I hope you're doing good. Little understanding about marriage. It's always better to pray for a godly husband and a godly wife, fully of wisdom and understanding. Wow. Singa badde musajja mbadde ngenda kunonya jole ne nkuwasa ne bembaga ne byenda ne come for lectures. So Adama, with few words, say bye-bye to my viewers, our lovely ones. We are plus William. No, we're going to meet again on Chatspot.
Okay, very good afternoon to our all viewers who have been with us right from that time up to now. We thank and appreciate you so much for actually dedicating that time of viewers to us. We are very happy. Without you, we couldn't be. We actually ask you for the next time, please, always be following us on our respective channels. Just like and share. We are grateful. We love you. Catch us again, and I myself specifically, that's next week in sports as we transform Bunyoro sports. Thank you very much. I'm out here.
Wow, that is Ndama Moses, the brand ambassador, aka Salongo. Okay, Mr. Williams Amoti.
Yes, sir. Chama chinkusa kubani mbagamba. Mobaire bantu baitu barunga bawuliriza barungi, abarozi barungi. So ekyama kiti kusaa ku bantu ntongera kuba ateekamu amaanyi kiri kwekwasa mukama Ruhanga abo kuba Ruhanga alatali musaki kusaa kusoboka. In fact reka ntumiro na mama baby
abalize byama babere bakwesungira hero
bayibanyesungira mama kusima. Yes. Nkuramukize ate mami wanganzara nkuramukize naye obairo nabandi. So omunyora gamba harungi taba wanyembo ya kurugirega bucha nacho nuko twesangira ntugenda tubata isole.
All right, bahuririza bange aba viewers banga barunge ba Elkem television mu studio kyalero mbere nyina mabasejja because twina kitera gakasavukanya last week nkabana ba beautiful ladies around Masindi, the boss ladies. One of these days ngena kuleta the Dawn Sherry herself. Next Wednesday Sherry wona woli wetegeke nawe oje tugenda batu chikuba kasavukanya matugya kitera gakasavukanya mabokwa tukurora. It really lies to be, gender zona nizija. Yes, mwebale muno kutwenda nkutumira abantu bange bona aba viewing the show ya Chatspot today mumpaira amani nzirega amani gatali baito mchumbire ngiro butwikwire twikuremere kunura mwebale kunyenda gwe Chantel webale muno Blue Flowers webale jole one and only my sister. Thank you so much Sharif Nabule, that is Donna Sherry. Happy belated birthday once again. Nzenja kuimba birthday mpaka the end of this month. Thank you so much for following and loving me as Remy no kwagala Elkem television mwebale. Yes, Pastor, thank you so much, and God really bless you for having given us our time until now. Namata Rachel nawe webale nyo Marvin Chiyimba, thank you so much. People, you're giving me energy to push myself more and more. Yes, mwebale nyo Mringi Amza, thank you so much. Go Chantel webale nyo. Jolly sigenda kuleka yo comment yo eze na bintu bine bya Bible sibitegera batagambe says with all the humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, eager all maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. Chantel nagamba sex is not food, please my dear. Obusungu ngabunji. So thank you so much my beautiful people. Chatspot, your program kurugira kyakasatu esaha ziba munana. Tuba ntwegesa social realities ntuzileta nitwegera heru no munda ntusomesangana ni mtu kusomesa netwe ntubasomesa mwebale muno kutwenda ninyo muhereza wao Remy baby mama abana batano buli mwana na second team manyire nkora tugaruke twegweho ha unmuted kya katano tubanindeta olulimi rwetwesere orugambo celebrities gossip ngabagama bwenda kusangaga nonaba otesweka nkubambo na kwankuba ningia kuleta direct kiyendesere. Yes, Elkem television mwebale muno kutwenga kandi twegweho kya kasatu program yawe nungina bagesi abenjaulo meyiwa bokubola okono yenda kuhura ntingu oba no yenda kuija mu studios hano otuheki kikyo ina ija bwija mu inbox yango ngambe Remy kyakasatu ninyowe. So mwebale muno mwebale entasime bulwa guhe tusimire mwebale muno kutupushinga kugatandikirege mpaka esa ya lero tugweho mukama alinde atalinda kandi abandindira atalinda mpera mbenda muno.
Mukyala,
Wait.
Education Center olirabye?
Mission Center isomero muno mugenya karoraho kale likusikiriza muno owenkwonki onu nohagenda kutandikira kusoma
Ajja ti omwana akyayonka.
arayonka nasoma kandi nkugenda n'okuzala y'abandi basatu nabo basomera hano Madina Education Center.
Abaffe.
Eh.
Madina Education Center ng'otuuseeyo olabira ddala Madina eri eyo Middle East naye essomero liri wano Nyakibezi Masindi Kafu Road.
Madina Education Center isomero ndigondeze lyabojjo n'abayisikidde na boarding primary school balina nursery section hamu na daycare section batera ekisiika ala abaana barahumuuraga haruma ebyokuzaanisa nka toys ennungi muno.
Ate primary section nayo ya mulembe nnyo abasomesa batendeke bulungi classes ziri zennyini metron wali dormitories nnungi zirimu n'emifaliso actually emifaliso bitabo kalamu wamu ne peni byonna obisangayo ku ssomero bya bwereere balina ne school van ey'okutambuza abaana.
Madina Education Center liri ha musinga gw'obusiramu bayitu tebakusorora ddiini n'abakristaayo bakutangirwa school fees nizisoboka okwehandikisa ku kugenda omaiso aisomero erikusangibwa Nyakibete mailo 3 okuruga Masindi town Masindi Kafo road bateerawo na special class eyokukwata ku ruhano mutwe kumanya ebikusinga otera hasimu 0-4-58-32-69 rundi 0-392-94-36 0-1